All right, here we go. We're going to talk about how to price check stuff for 1 minute. Ready, set, and when you price check stuff, you're either going to price check stuff for one of three reasons. You're going to price check stuff based on my item is good and someone's going to buy it and use it. That is use case 1. Use case 2 is the base of my item is good. Someone's going to buy it and scour it and then craft on it. That's like selling the base. And the third reason that you would price something would be like, this item's pretty good, but it needs someone else to gamble on it, or it needs somebody else to finish the craft, or wipe suffixes, multi-mod craft, something like that. So like it's a good item, but it needs work, and then they'll use it. Those are like the three reasons that you would price check something, right? So this fits into the first category because you can't scour it and you can't work on it, right? So it's Corrupting Blood. Every build should have a Corrupting Blood jewel. You don't need it, you're right, but it's very useful and it's excellent. I like my Corrupting Blood jewel to have at least one relevant stat on it. If you're in a trade league, maybe you want your Corrupting Blood jewel to have at least 2 relevant mods on it. So the Dex int kind of sucks. We don't count that. Totems gain all elemental resistances kind of sucks. We don't count that. But you do have global physical damage, which is important because global physical damage applies to bleed. It applies to the new spells. It applies to like exsanguinate damage over time. Global physical damage is fine. It's good. And then we also have attack damage while holding a shield, which is, it's a fine modifier, but it's not particularly sought after. So what do we do? First things first, the most important thing here is implicit. Corrupting blood, or corrupted, ED, blood cannot be inflicted on you, and it's an implicit here. So let's go look at this. We are in Ultimatum Softcore League. Search. So just that one line of text by itself is about 1 chaos. So I'm scrolling down here. I'm making sure there's no price fixing. It's not like the first 2 are 1 chaos and the next ones are all 50 chaos after that. Like, nope, probably just 1 chaos. So these are kind of bad, right? It's got spell damage while dual wielding. This has projectile damage on it, attack speed with one-handed melee weapons. It's got area damage. I don't know. Like this one has trap damage on it. This one has 1 resistance on it. Like they all have like 1 line of text. Like this has damage. These are things that I would be happy using in SSF, but they're not that good. Let's add in a modifier. Let's go and let's put in some Umli. Let's go % increase maximum life. This is a pretty generic modifier. This is something that I know will be sought after. So let's say you want a jewel that has Corrupting Blood and life on it. 25 chaos, 35 chaos, 50 chaos. Holy crap. Like, see this? Just having that one modifier on it puts you into like the 30, maybe 35 to 45 chaos range. Maybe 35 to 45 chaos. Maybe 50 chaos if you're okay waiting for a minute. Right? And these have 1 line of text on them. So what do you have for yours? I guess we can search for global physical damage, but like global physical damage by itself like this, it's not in a tier of its own. Life and energy shield, those are in a tier of their own because those are primary stats, like primary things that a wide variety of builds would look for. Global physical damage it's kind of in the same pool as like % increased fire damage, or % increased cold damage, or % increased chaos damage, or % increased bleh, right? Like those are all kind of the same. % increased area damage, right? Those are all the same thing. So like if I wanted to, I could add all of those in, and I would say count at least one of these, and then I could give you like a perfect approximation. What's the correct price for this? It's probably 1 chaos. Oh, but these are 2. These people listed it for 2. You can. It's 1 chaos. It's just 1 chaos. You were listed for 2 chaos, but No one's gonna buy it. Or you can list it for 1 chaos. And still no one's gonna buy it. And even if you list it for 1 chaos and someone buys it, do you really want to leave your map just to sell it for 1 chaos? I would keep it. In case I need it someday. And if you don't need it someday, I would vendor it. That's my explanation. It's a pretty easy example here. If this were like not a veiled item, there'd be a lot more to talk about. But on a veiled, corrupted item, pretty straightforward. Good. 1 chaos.